I left your mum a message yesterday, did she say? I thought she could pop in for a chat about how you're doing. You've been a bit quiet this last week. Amy Phillips! You would say if there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Trish Phillips wants you to ring her.
Trish Phillips? Trish Phillips? I closed that case, 5 years ago. Her and the kid were fine.
Shall I give you the number?
You're going to anyway.
It's 077
All right, yes, I'm going. Yeah, hello, Veronica. Have you ever heard of lunch breaks?
And Joe Chester ran as well.
Joe Chester, what happened?
But don't ask me, he just wants you.
Oh, well, I better get around there right away.
What about the Watson kids? The neighbour's got them at the moment, but she wants them gone by the time the
Yeah,
kid gets back.
well, just take out an emergency protection order, but don't do anything without the police, all right?
Can't you sort it out?
No, I've got no time. I've got to go and see Joe. He wouldn't have rung if it wasn't important. All right.
Trish Phillips? How are you? No, I'm not disappointed. I'm just expecting a call, that's all. No, not a bloke. Well, not like that anyway.
Excuse me.
Listen, I've got to go. I'm working. All right, see ya. Yes, my darling, what can I get you?
I can't help you, Ben. I haven't got Lewis's address, you know that.
Well, he must have given you some information.
Well, if he did, it was really vague.
Lorraine, please. You're the only person I can ask.
Warwickshire. 500,000 people. Does that narrow it down?
Yes, it does. Now, did he say what his parents did for a living?
I'm not sure about this.
Lorraine, he's my son too.
They're publicans. In the country, that's it. That's all I know.
Thanks for coming, Frank. Dad won't let me call the doctor. It's not his treatment program, or it would have affected him like this before. Must be a virus. One of them bugs from abroad.
I bet he could do with a cup of tea.
It's got a glass of water down there.
Yeah, well, I could do with a cup, 2 sugars, eh?
Right.
All right, what's going on?
I can't say.
Hey, this is a methadone cold turkey. I've seen it before.
No.
This is me you're talking to. Now, don't waste my time.
You mustn't tell Joe.
Tell him what? What have you done with your methadone?
I sold it.
You what?
I needed the money.
Have you got any idea how much trouble it takes to get an addict to where you are? You are trusted with a whole week's methadone script at home. Who were you going to tell your doctor?
It was for Donna. She owed it to this bloke Hatcher.
What, the drug dealer? What's your daughter doing, messing with him?
He took photos of her. He said he could get her in magazines and that, only then he said she had to pay him his expenses. Either that or do more modelling.
And what sort of modelling?
What sort do you think? What was I supposed to do? She's only 19, man.
She should still be fighting her own battles. That medication was for you. I mean, what you did was against the law.
I promised her mum I'd look after her.
Oh, yeah, what about you, Barry? Who's going to look after you, eh?
You are?
You gonna phone the doctor?
No.
No, I'm going to go down the surgery. Thanks. No point in getting the doctor up here.
Okay.
The Baileys run a pub in Warwickshire. No address, but it's in the country.
Oh, that's something. What do you know?
The Bell.
You've started looking already.
I've eliminated 3 so far. But it does take some time to find the right person to talk to.
But there must be hundreds of country pubs.
Yeah, and you can't leave without buying a drink.
Look, I can't stand it. Just come home now before your bladder explodes. We'll think of something else. There must be another way.
What would you call that colour, Amy? It's a kind of mixture between blue and purple. It's violet. My favourite colour is turquoise because it reminds me of the sea. What's your favourite colour, Amy? You can point to it if you don't want to say it.
You're Mr. Chester's social worker. Barry's mentioned you, of course.
Oh, good, because he's asked me to pick up his methadone prescription.
He's not due another one till next week.
No, the chemist, he was a bit short, so we gave him an IOU note, and he promptly went and lost it.
That sounds most unlikely.
I don't care what it sounds like, that's what happened.
Well, whatever the circumstances, I would have to talk to Mr. Chester myself.
Why? He knows what he's doing. He's been on this maintenance programme for ages.
Yes, and he knows the rules perfectly well.
Yeah, and you know that he can be given an extra script without ODing. Excuse me. Oh, come on, Doctor. You're not going to find a more reliable addict than Barry.
I am not at liberty to discuss my patient's history.
Oh, don't give me all that professional claptrap. The man's in withdrawal. He can hardly get off the sofa, never mind come down here.
Withdrawal?
Yeah, look, the truth is that he was feeling a bit depressed about being, so dependent, so he decided to go the whole hog and he poured the whole bottle down the sink.
And why didn't you tell me that in the first place?
I was just trying to keep it simple. It won't happen again.
No, you can't make assurances on Barry's behalf. I'm going to have to talk with him myself and set another contract.
You are?
He may have to revert to taking it at the chemist.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You can't punish him like he's a child.
It is essential that Mr. Chester understand the consequences of his actions. By helping him, you have just made things worse.
Yeah, but I'm trying to help him because he's ill. You are supposed to be his doctor.
Get Mr. Chester to call me himself, and I will see him after morning surgery.
God, excuse me.
Could you tell me who your manager is, please? No, I'm not making a complaint. No, I didn't have the hot pot. And if I did, I'm sure it would have been lovely. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm sure you've got a Michelin star.
What did the doctor say?
Nothing. It was useless.
He'll have to come out then.
No way.
What are you playing at, Frank? Dad's getting worse and you keep finding reasons not to help him.
Barry, we are going to have to call the doctor out.
Oh, no. What will I tell him?
As little as possible.
If you got something to say, then say it. I know Dad shared needles when he was injecting. What, is he ill now and you don't want to tell me?
No, it's not that, Joe. He stopped taking his medication.
His methadone? Why?
He lost it. That's what I told the doctor. You spilled it down the sink, huh?
And you believe him? What happened, Dad? Did that mate of yours nick it? I told you not to let him in the house.
No.
I don't get it then. He can't have run out. He should have 4 days left.
He sold it to help your sister.
Donna? So you made yourself ill so Donna could have a poxy few quid?
Well, she was in trouble.
So's he. If they trace that stuff back to him, he could get done for supplying. Could end up back inside. Where is she now, eh? Didn't bother to stick around, did she? There's a surprise.
She's staying with friends. She want to keep out of the way till it blows over.
Come on, Joe, phone the doctor.
Are you kidding? Dad gets confused at the best of times. Do you really think he could lie to the doctor?
Well, we've got to get him back on his methadone.
The doctor will call the police.
Well, we've got no choice.
Yeah, we have.
Hey, no, Joe.
Oh, I'm not a kid anymore. Dumped in some children's home because your lot decided it was better that way. No, I'm in charge now.
It's Mrs. Taylor from Amy's school. I'm ringing for Miss Sandhurst, Amy's form teacher. some lippy on.
Hello, is Frank Maunders there yet?
He's not in, I'm afraid.
Or did you give him a message?
1 second, was it urgent?
Urgent? Well, I'm not really sure. It's just my daughter's school kept phoning up and I'd just really like to speak to him first.
Who's calling?
Trish. Trish Phillips.
I'm going to find Hatcher.
Your dad wouldn't want you to do this. Anyway, I doubt if Hatcher carries methadone in any case.
I'll get what I can.
Oh, not heroin, Joe. Please don't do that.
Look, one fix will see him right.
And one fix could turn him back into an addict.
And if the doctor reports him, he could get banged up by tonight. Look, I know which risk I'd rather take,
All right,
yeah?
look, I'll go and see the doctor again.
You're wasting your time. And Dad can't wait any longer.
Look, I've never let you down, have I? I mean, you, your dad, Donna. I've always done what I said I was going to do, haven't I? Well, I'm not going to walk out on you now, so please, just wait here. I'll go and make that doctor see sense. Is Dr. Elliot in, please?
No, I'm afraid he's out seeing a patient. Did you have an appointment?
No, I was hoping it'd fit me in. It's an emergency.
Oh, what's your name?
No, I don't...
Which is, I've got a cancellation myself if you want to see me. I just need to find your file.
Oh, right. Barry Chester.
Do you know how many pubs there are in Warwickshire?
Anyone working there with the name of Bailey?
Loads. Pubs have this fascinating infrastructure of staff. It's a real eye-opener. I even ended up talking to a belly dancer at one place.
And was she a Bailey?
No. But she had been employed by them.
What?
And she does remember there being a son.
Really?
So she's going to check her contacts book and give me a call with the name of the pub.
Oh, that's great. We're nearly there.
Thanks, Jude.
Yeah.
Frank, it's me. You didn't ring Trish Phillips.
No, sorry, I can't speak now. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I don't know if those things are a blessing or a curse.
Yeah, it's the family. I like them to check in. The Donna's only 19. You can't be too careful.
Right, so what can I do for you?
I'd like you to give me a prescription for methadone. Just one dose. I'll get the rest from Dr. Elliot in the morning.
I can't actually do that without Dr. Elliott's permission.
Yeah, but I can't wait for Dr. Elliot. I didn't take any yesterday, and I didn't take my dose the day before. I had this daft idea that I could come off it.
You will need to explain that to him.
Yes, but he's not here, is he? And I'm beginning to get the shakes. I'm beginning to lose it. I don't want the kids to see me hitting bottom.
The fact remains there is nothing I can do.
Hey, ring my social worker, Frank Maunders. He's been there for years. He'll tell you can trust me. I bet he'd stake his life on it.
That really won't help.
Why not? I mean, you are supposed to share information, aren't you? I mean, if he tells you something, aren't you supposed to believe it?
Mrs. Whipple wasn't in. She had to go to the vet.
About her gallstones?
No, it was her cat needed its birth control pills. Barry Chester didn't phone while I was away, did he?
He's here. He's in with George.
What kind of state was he in?
Well, I haven't seen him. But his name's on the screen. Last appointment. Look, he was lucky.
You got no right to control people's lives like this.
Well, I'm sorry if you feel frustrated, Mr. Chester, but I'm only following required procedure.
You're looking for me, I take it.
Well, there you go. Here's Dr. Elliot now. Problem solved.
What are you playing at?
Oh, this is your fault. I mean, Barry needs his methadone now, not when it suits your schedule.
I made him a priority. I've just been round there. I couldn't get in.
Oh, well, that'd be Joe being protective. You should have rung me. I could have got Joe to let you in.
Mr. Chester is my patient. I don't have to phone you. But that's not the point. You have just tried to procure methadone from this practice illegally.
Yes, because you would not give it to me this morning when I asked. I mean, the man is in withdrawal. And while I'm standing here waiting for you to pull your finger out, he's probably getting hooked on heroin again. And all because you will not give him his proper medication.
And that's your excuse, is it?
Who else do you think of me?
You could be selling it.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
You could be using it yourself.
Don't be insane.
Well, you've just laid yourself open to those allegations. You've abused a position of trust.
Oh, look, I can really do without being threatened by a sanctimonious idiot of a doctor.
Do you often get this involved with your clients?
Well, if you don't like it, give me the prescription and I'll leave you alone.
I suggest you take a step back. If you look at this objectively, you will see your behaviour is becoming irrational.
I didn't ask you for your opinion.
In that case, I'm afraid I've no choice. Who is your line manager?
What?
I'm going to have to report you.
Oh, yeah, go on, go ahead. Let's see what happens.
Sorry?
Well, my supervisor's been off sick for a year and the position above her's vacant. There's nobody who's a blind bit of use. That's the point.
But that is not the issue here.
No, the issue is Barry, and he's lying half dead on a sofa for withdrawal, while you're wondering how to fill in a complaints form. I mean, please, doctor, get your priorities straight.
All right. If he's that bad, I'll go and see him again. Do you have a direct number I can phone you on?
Don't be daft, I'm coming with you.
Well, thanks again. And good luck with your reality TV show. Okay. Bye.
Well?
Gina and Thomas Bailey, the Hog and the Hound, Little Shattocks. I've even got the postcode.
Oh. So come on, how do you do it? What do you tell them?
Lottery win, celeb wedding, a genuine English pub, free trip to Disneyland, whatever comes into my head, really. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go and see Helen now.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Is this really necessary?
Yes. Yes, well, you can report me for breaking and entering now, can't you?
All right, Barry. It's Dr. Elliot.
Oh, sorry, Doctor.
All right, don't talk. Plenty of time for that later. Right, I'm going to give you a shot of diazepam. It should take effect pretty quickly.
Where's Joe?
He left. Get me something to make me feel
Well,
better.
told him I'd sort it.
Oh, Frank, please find him. I don't want him getting in trouble.
Okay, well, you got to help me. Where would he go to find Hatcher?
Pub. He sometimes gets his lunch there.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
Mr. Maunders, I don't think you should be going anywhere.
You haven't done anything and it's time to go home. You did a lovely picture last time we had the paints out. We made it into a card, do you remember, for Mum? What are you going to give her today?
I've just asked around and Hatcher's not been in today.
I need to get hold of him.
Well, if you take my advice, you'll steer well clear. He's not like much round here.
Ah, it's all right. The doctor's with your dad now.
What have you done? We said there'd be no doctor.
Well, that's all right. I'll be back before they start asking questions.
And you've left them alone. Are you mad?
Frank!
Dad'll end up inside again and it's all gonna be your fault.
You remembered I worked here. I'm impressed, Frank. It's been a long time.
I phoned you because I thought you'd be able to help.
Listen, can I get you a drink? This one's on me. What are you having? Oh, unless you're not allowed to drink while you're on duty. Hey, I won't tell if you won't.
Who are you?
Are you being funny? You've come in to see me. It's Trish.
Trish.
He's gonna leave us on our own again, just like he did when Donna and me were kids. Are you listening?
What?
It's her fault, all of it. She can't do anything without him bailing her out. It's pathetic.
Maybe they like it like that. I mean, your dad wasn't around much when Donna was a kid, was he? So maybe he's making it up to her now.
And what about me? I was in care too. It wasn't just her who missed out.
Well, show him that then.
What?
Well, show him that you need him as well.
How?
Why not always being the strong one?
There you go. Oh, there she is. Just home from school.
Who?
Amy. That's why I phoned you.
I'm going for a Jimmy, then we're leaving.
Hi, Amy. I don't remember her.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. She was only a baby. Amy, go and wait upstairs. I'll be finished down here in a minute.
Oh, Trish!
I phoned your office loads of times, Frank. They said you'd be in contact.
Yeah, but you're not a live case anymore.
Yeah, but you said that you'd always be there.
Not forever, I can't be.
Listen, Amy's school have been phoning me up. I don't know what to say to him. You know what teachers are like, speaking gobbledygook half the time. Make you feel like a kid yourself.
Yeah, well, we'll just talk to the school.
Oh, I can't. I'd be useless.
Are we going or what?
Listen, just phone and find out it's nothing bad.
No, I already said I can't.
Oh, come on, Frank.
Hurry up, we're wasting time.
Please, you're the only one who can help me. You were so kind when Amy was a baby.
Oh, I could sleep now.
You feeling tired generally?
Is that your doctor voice?
Jude. Right, sharp scratch.
I feel fine, really. I've just been sitting too close to the computer today.
You want to watch that?
I could ask Mac for one of those ergodynamic chairs. Do you think he'd be up for it? Extra wide with built-in bump support. I could even use it for birthing.
Birthing chairs went out with the ark.
I fancy a water birth, actually. That's if the midwife doesn't want to get in with me.
Right, all done.
The first of many. Do you know how many times children get tested before their 11th birthday?
This is a blood test, Jude.
Same principle. Testing everything quantifiable to see how your child compares.
Going to be one of those sort of mothers, are you? I can just see you stirring things up at the PTA.
Oh, what's wrong with that? My cake making might be exemplary for all you know.
No, cake making's a thing of the past. You've got a lot to learn.
Lucky I've got you, then.
I've given him a shot of diazepam. He's feeling much better.
Has he said much?
No. Did he talk to you about getting rid of the methadone?
I think you should go and talk to Frank. He flipped out earlier in the pub, smashed a load of glasses.
Well, where is he?
Out front, having a smoke.
Joe's worried about you.
No, I'm fine. It's all right.
He doesn't think so. What happened in the pub, Frank?
Just leave it, will you?
Normally you go around throwing glasses about?
No, I really don't need this.
Or did you lose control?
So what if I did?
You can't afford to, not in your job.
You don't know anything about my job. You got no idea. Do you know, I've got so many cases I can't even remember them. I've got messages, look. All important, all urgent, and all wanting me.
So you're under stress. That's no excuse for breaking the law. You used a client's name to procure a Class A drug.
That's because I had to.
Well, something is wrong then. Can't you see that?
It's all wrong. Look at this. Look, late, all of them. Appraisals, performance targets, self-evaluations. I mean, what's the point, eh? What good does any of it do? Eh? Go on, report me if you want. What good would that do? How many cases would that leave in the lurch, eh? How many clients won't be seen because the agency staff or the managers decide that it's not important? Well, if you want to do that to Barry and to Joe, then go on, do it. I'm past caring.
Frank.
Look, I am sick of explaining myself to people like you. I used to be good at this job, you know. People used to tell me I was making a difference, but it's all changed now and nobody told me. We're just case managers now and I don't want to manage. I want to work. I don't know how to anymore.
It's okay. It's okay.
No. Oh, look, no. Don't let Barry see me like this. He depends on me. I don't want him to lose faith.
You're only human, Frank. I think Barry would understand that. When did you last take a break?
Oh, look, just leave it, will you? I'm fine.
No. You need to see a doctor. You need to take the same responsibility for yourself as you do for your clients.
I haven't even got a doctor.
Well, then you can have me. I'm signing you off.
No.
Your ability to do your job is impaired. You're not making rational decisions anymore.
I'm only trying to help Barry.
No, you were trying to protect him. That's not the same thing. And as for the methadone...
I was telling you the truth.
Oh, come on, Frank. I'm not stupid. I know Barry pretty well.
You know what you don't want to know.
You're right, I don't. What I do want is for you to come and see me tomorrow.
Oh, look, I've never been off sick before.
Then you're one of the lucky ones, but right now you're headed for a breakdown. That's why you can't see the stress you're under.
I don't know what I'd do if I didn't go to work.
Well, it's about time you found out. If you care about your job, you'll take a break from it. Frank, your profession can't afford to lose you.
No.
What does this Sandhurst woman want then? It can't be about your attendance because you haven't missed a day in 4 years. You got a certificate for that last term. Ah, here it is. Last year's report. Yeah, it says helpful and cooperative. There, in black and white. If that's changed, it's nothing they can criticise me for. I'll say that if she phones again tomorrow. Tell her that she's probably mixing it with somebody else. Unless that isn't it at all. Oh. Blasted teachers. I hate them. Sometimes I wish there was no school. Well, maybe not. You wouldn't want to hang around here all day.
'Cause you can't stand the sight of me.